and welcome back to my channel. It is officially September and I think it's an appropriate time to begin Femme Fatale Fall, which will be a fun little fall themed series with fashion and beauty mixed in. Of course, all paying homage to my favorite vintage eras. A lot of film noir elements and just things that I like from the 40s and 50s with a little bit of a fall twist. And while I'm still getting ready today and brushing out my hair, I thought it would be fun to talk about some fall vintage staple pieces that you can shop for and add to your wardrobe. So it's taken me a long time to even get to the point of where I feel like I can talk about starting a vintage wardrobe because it takes a long time to acquire pieces. I'll probably do a more overall vintage fashion video at some point, but today I just kind of wanted to start this series and talk about fall fashion and what you can look for now to add to your wardrobe. And of course, things that I wear in fall in Florida are going to be very different from garments worn in New York in the fall or the UK in the fall. So it's definitely going to be subjective to your location and your climate. Well, I tend to get most of my clothing on Etsy. If you haven't shopped there for vintage, it is a great place to find whatever you're looking for. So basically, I'm going to go through some of my favorite fall items in my wardrobe. Some are vintage and some will be reproduction, and I will specify what is what and kind of how you can take these silhouettes and fabrics and look for something similar if you like them for your wardrobe as well. The first piece that I'm looking forward to wearing this fall is a 1950s black dress. The buttons on the dress go from the hem all the way up to the collar and can be worn open to create a nice slit effect. There is a large collar at the top and a double-breasted fashion of buttons, with pockets sitting on the flanks. During the day, it is still very hot here in Florida, so I might pair it with a hat and some more casual heels, with a coordinating bag. For a more formal look, I might use my satin evening bag with a gold chain, paired with some matching gold Peep toe sandals. My next fall favorite piece is this 1950s day dress. The dress secures with buttons down the front and has its own waist belt. This is one of my favorite dresses for fall here in Florida because it is a light cotton and won't get too hot. I have a wicker style 1950s handbag that pairs perfectly with a lot of late summer and early fall items, and a classic off-white mule. If it's really hot and sunny, I might wear a hat with a coordinating handbag. But in the odd event that it is a bit more chilly at night, I do have a black blazer that pairs perfectly with this dress. This blazer is from a two-piece suit, but I love the way the blazer looks with the dress, especially during spooky season, as it has those coordinating orange, black, and gray colors. I like to secure the belt over the blazer to show off the pattern and matching collar, and could also match my black purse and coordinating hat with the ensemble as well. And to coordinate with everything, I'm wearing some black pumps by Bait Footwear. Another styling option I have for this dress is to pair it with a black sleeveless mock neck and a knit beret to give more of that fall vibe without layering up too much. And I'm going to apply the same styling with my 1960s leisure suit. This is a three-piece suit that comes with a top, skirt, and also a pair of pants. Both the pants and the skirt have an elastic waistband, and the top has a button-up with a tie in the middle, making this set a very versatile and comfortable piece. For another styling option, I've paired the suit with a long sleeve mock neck in black. Black turtlenecks or mock necks are a great vintage staple to have in either a full-length sweater form or the sleeveless option. I have both and I love them both. This is a knit wool sweater fabric, and then the sleeveless one I have is more of like a cotton polyester stretch blend, kind of like a legging material. Both zip up in the back. I found both pieces on Etsy and were very reasonably priced, around like $30. And these are probably two of my most favorite items that I found because they are such great staple pieces to be mixed and matched and worn throughout the year, worn under a lot of items. So for warmer weather, I wear the sleeveless version, and when it gets on the cooler side, I think this will be a great element to add either underneath garments or just to wear as a sweater and layer under jackets. Definitely not cold enough for me to wear this one yet, but I'm so excited to be adding it to my closet. And I think both are from either the 1950s or 1960s, I can't recall, but any neutral turtleneck or mock neck variation in the vintage silhouette, if you can find one, are great things to have in your closet. The next vintage staple I have is a pair of trousers, and the pattern is in Houndstooth. I would probably pair these with a sweater when it gets cooler, or maybe a light jacket. These have a natural waist and are super flattering and zip up the side. Another one of my staple vintage pieces are these plaid capris in off-white. I think these capris might actually be from the 90s, but their silhouette definitely channels a 1950s pedal pusher. For a brighter color palette, I might wear my off-white knit turtleneck. Again, I love the sleeveless option for more warm fall temperatures. A classic trench coat is a great styling option for your outerwear. I believe this one's from the 60s or 70s, and it's actually a raincoat. So I might wear a little headscarf if it's going to rain. And the last item I'm going to show you is my favorite fall/winter overcoat. Because of the tan neutral color, this item is super versatile. I like to pair it with some nude pumps, and it's fun to wear it a couple different ways, either tight at the waist, open like a swing coat, or draped over the shoulders. You can also find a beret to match your outerwear. I hope you are getting just as excited about fall as I am, and that you enjoyed a look inside my fall vintage wardrobe.